All right. Well, here we go. Here we go, folks. It's as simple as this. I mean, I almost can't say it because it's not true. Maycee Barber, split decision. I mean, I guess they call it winning. I guess it would be called a victory over Miranda Maverick. But the problem is there's only two people on the planet, even if you bet Maycee Barber. It's not possible. Miranda Maverick wins. Miranda Maverick beats Maycee Barber 29-28. But unfortunately, there's a guy named Sal, the mentally disabled D'Amato, and Dave Hagen, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they filled out the scorecard before the fight. I don't know if they, dropped something or were down on their hands and knees looking around, because apparently these guys sat cage side, watched Miranda Maverick clearly win the first round. Second round, don't get me wrong, played out fairly close. Miranda Maverick finishes it off in full back control, hammering ground and pound to the head of Maycee Barber, easily clinching the second round. And I will give Maycee Barber credit. She came back and I personally think did edge the third round. But the problem is everyone in the world, including all 20 media members on MMA Decisions, scored this fight 29-28 for Miranda, the winner, Maverick. Al, I mean, I've said it before, and I'll be honest, you guys, straight up, it's a good thing I've had a couple hours to dwell, to settle in to this decision. Because if this was the main event, if we had gone live after this, there's a good chance. I mean, I don't know what I'd say. I mean, I don't know what there is that we can do, but the judging time and time and time and time again is so pathetic, and Sal D'Amato is just leading the pack, waving the flag. I mean, it's just unbelievable, the fact that there's no repercussion, and Sal D'Amato and Dave Hagen can do what they did tonight, and everybody's just to go, oh, okay. I mean, I got to tell people, if you bet Miranda Maverick tonight, like I did, like Al did, like a lot of really smart people did, you had a good bet. You won. Don't get me wrong, it was a loss. You didn't get your money. They stole it from you. Sal D'Amato, he said, you know what? Who cares? I'll write any numbers I want on this scorecard. What are you going to do about it? Challenging me. I mean, Al, I'm as heated as it gets. I am as heated as it fucking gets. That is the worst. I mean, guys, I'll just put it like this. I just don't understand how you ever come up with 2 rounds for Maycee Barber. She's trash. She sucks. I'll give her props. I think she won the third round. Barely. I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised if a judge said, you know what? Miranda Maverick's got 2 in the bag. Let's give her a third. Let's go 30-27s. I mean, Al, I was shocked when it was a split, okay? I was absolutely stunned. I was so stunned, I would be less stunned if right now you guys heard glass shatter. The door to my studio was kicked in. Stone Cold Steve Austin approached me, kicked me in the fucking dick, and Stone Cold stunnered me. I'd be less shocked if that happened than the fact that Maycee Barber won this fight tonight, 29-28. It's not possible. It could never happen. I'm just stunned. Al, what is there to say?
Yeah, man, like the fight pretty much went exactly how I expected, right? And I didn't think it would play out on the ground until the later stages, if at all, but it got there in the mid part of the second round. And this is the thing that just makes me just go absolutely insane, is you look at the takedowns, right? Maycee Barber, 1 of 6. Miranda Maverick, 1 of 1. And that 1 of 1 was in the second round. 1:20 control time. Maycee Barber had 2:26 control time. That's the only possible thing that they could have saw for them to side with Maycee Barber, is that she had a little bit slightly more control time. But again, and we've talked about this many times, that's not how the fucking criteria works. Okay. Miranda Maverick outstruck Maycee Barber 47 to 36 in significant strikes, 82 to 38 in total strikes. Miranda Maverick had 100% takedown. Maycee Barber was stuffed on 5 takedowns. That obviously doesn't really matter. But the only thing that matters here out of these stats is that Maycee Barber had a little bit longer control time in that second round. And honestly, it's just Barber definitely won that third round. So if you ask me, I was nervous before the scorecards were read because I was expecting there to be shenanigans. But Maverick definitely won the first round and the second round. It's that simple. And while it wasn't Miranda Maverick's best performance, that's a terrible decision. I handicapped the fight the way that I thought, handicapped the fight right. Definitely Miranda Maverick needs to go back and resharpen her tools or just figure something out, because I think it was the first time that Miranda Maverick fought somebody that was, that she couldn't just outpower in the grappling exchanges. But it just comes down to this. Like, these are people, reputable people. Drake Riggs, 29-28, Maverick. Michael DeSantis, good guy, 29-28 Maverick. Keith Schillen, Sherdog, 29-28
guys,
Maverick.
I gotta say it one more time. Okay, for those of you who are unaware, go to MMAdecisions.com. Okay, it shows you the judges' score. Click the link to the Miranda Maverick Maycee Barber fight. There are 20 media members who send in how they scored the fight. Okay, 20 out of 20 scored that fight correctly. Miranda Maverick. Maycee Barber's name is not anywhere. It wasn't 19-1. It wasn't 18-2. Like I said, there's 2 people on the planet who scored that fight for Maycee Barber. And unfortunately, it's 2 of the 3 pathetic losers sitting ringside who decide who actually win a fight. And my God, something must be done. There is no bigger problem in any sport in the world than what we deal with consistently over and over and over again, right? And props to my man, The Beast, throwing $10 to start my Vigilante Superhero Fund. And guys, I swear to God, I'm getting this close. I'll put it like this. These guys are lucky I don't live in Vegas. And you think I'm kidding. I'm not kidding, okay? And I mean, I just don't know what to say, you guys. Something needs to be done, and nothing ever happens. Nothing ever gets done. I don't know what the answer is. I have a few ideas, but I don't know. Al, do we move on here? Do we move on, or is there anything you want to say about this fight?
Wait, there's one more. I just from my notes, of what I wrote about, Maycee Barber was still punching air. She was still going for big overhand rights, completely punching air. I don't know if I've seen anybody in the UFC that has worse range management than Maycee Barber. She's just throwing haymakers, blind haymakers at nothing. And I just want to read. I saw an interview with Rory McDonald, who, he's coming off that fight with Gleason Tebow where he was just robbed. And
just absolutely.
Yeah. And I saw an interview, and he was asked about the judges, and he said the exact same thing. He said, yeah, I absolutely think that there needs to be accountability for judges. They can get away with doing something like there's no backlash. If someone does a poor job in whatever field they're in, generally they're going to pay the consequences of doing a bad job. So if there was a little more accountability where people can investigate why this person decided to get that score, and if it keeps happening, maybe there can be some kind of system Does this person lose their position or job? No. Are they good at what they're doing, or is something illegal going on? There just needs to be some sort of accountability for these people, because now they can just get away with this and carry on. Keep doing it for years to come to other fighters, and it affects people's lives big time. And, you know, Rory McDonald's a freaking MMA legend. He's not some scrub. He's not Miranda Maverick. You know what I mean? So, like, from the highest level of these competitors, it's just pathetic. You know, we're not even done. We're not even done.
Oh, we're just getting started. We're just getting started. Oh, buddy, listen, I'm still holding back. You think I'm done? No, well, I'm just starting to go in. All right, we better move on here. Yeah, okay, I'll get over it.